Just before we start on today's video, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. Appreciate it. Apologies for the no uploads recently. I've just been quite busy outside of Runescape and haven't had much chance to progress the account. So I just did my cache for the day, which gives us the last piece, technically, of the Diviner's outfit, which is the add-on for the head. So this is pretty decent because it gives us 3 of these Chronicle fragments a day, so that's pretty nice. Which gives us a little bit of Hunter or a little bit of Divination XP every day as well. And we did also get 87 fishing. We've just been AFKing fishing over the past kind of few days just to get us some money. Our stash for next week is looking like this. We have 1k sapphires, 5k dragon leather, and 100 rune bars. Obviously I want to get a lot more I want to try and get a lot more rune bars because we want to or at least the plan for next week, or rather the plan for tomorrow onwards, is to knock out 80 divination, 80 smithing, and 80 crafting ASAP to unlock invention. So yeah, that's what we're trying to get to next. So I'll see you guys shortly. Managed to get a Zami Spear. Not sure if this is worth anything or if it's good. I guess we'll find out when we go to sell it. But yeah, at least it alks for 60k, I guess, but we'll have to wait and see. I wonder if it's augmentable, because then it might be worth some money, but even then, not too sure. And there we go, that is our Krill task, which gives us 10 assignments, 10 Reaper points, 12k, and 22 Reaper points. So we are now at 122 Reapers, which is pretty decent. Obviously, I do have some soul refreshes. I think I'm not going to use them yet. Just in terms of what this gets us, you can see here this incomplete Hydrix. That's equivalent to a Zenite in old school RuneScape. Some of the things you can buy which are pretty useful are this Reaper's Choice, which gives you a chance of picking your assignment, etc. And there's some other things here that are quite useful, but I think we're just going to try and go for that Hydrix in about a week or two when we get the remaining points we need. But so far, pretty happy with the progress in regards to the Reapers. I've kept on top of them mostly, only missing the first few days and one day where I had to re-roll because I had a bad task, but pretty decent right now. Yeah, so it looks like the Zami Spear sold for 600k, so that's decent, but not amazing, but that will give us the ability to buy some more rune bars. I think we'll be able to buy another 200 of them. Yep, perfect. So our little war chest ready for next week's, or rather tomorrow's update in what you can and can't, getting 25% extra XP for a total of 75% extra XP in skills under 70 will help us to rocket up from our current 54 smithing all the way up to 80, and same with crafting, getting from 60 to 80 and divination 60 to 80 sometime this week. Should be a lot easier than it currently is. One thing I forgot to mention is we did actually get an effigy. So I think we can't really do anything with this. We do have to end up finding a bunch of people who will be able to assist us in order to crack this open and get a lamp. So we might go and try and find some people for this one, or ask some people in the clan who have higher thieving, construction, etc. To try and knock this one out and get access to a good lamp, which I think again will probably be used on prayer, just because of how expensive that is and how useful of a skill it is. Hey, let's fucking go. I just got a Sears ring. That's another mill. I figured we start doing some bossing just because you know, we really need to unlock like the vampirism aura, and you know, these guys are fast kills and they have good money, and you know, we really need to make a lot of money at the moment. So what better way to make money than these guys, because we can kill these guys like 100 kills an hour roughly. So yeah, this is like one of the fastest ways, at least for me at the moment, to make a ton of money ASAP. Here we go, just finished up our daily farming, rune crafting, and wood cutting, and also one of our divination caches, so that gets us to 66. We got 52 farming. Ideally we want to get to 54 farming and then buy a Chinchompa pair. I believe they're about 1 mil per. Luckily we do have 2 mil though, so we should be able to buy that. And ideally we need to get the player owned farm pumping, because right now it's kind of weak, so that might be the what we kind of focus on this episode. Unfortunately, we have got a Vindictor and Gorvek Reaper daily. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll have to see if I can get someone else to come with me on that one. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play as much as I'd have liked to, but we did manage to amass 5k Dragon Leather, some Uncut Sapphires, and some Rune Bars for the reset in about 4 hours, when we get 75% extra XP instead of 50% extra XP soon. So looking forward to that one, to try and knock out 80 smithing and crafting ASAP. Forgot all of my weapons, so I'm killing this fucking hellhound with the silver sickle. Not the most not the strongest weapon, but it'll have to do in this pinch. There we go. This one gives 50 fresh start world points because it has 2 quest points. But essentially, that because I get 10 points from the earlier, I get 60 points out of this quest. So pretty good for a relatively short quest. And here comes another bond from the main, which now means we've spent 2 weeks on this game mode. The start of week 2 is upon us, which means it is time to... Oh shit, I need to change this to cut gems. Yeah, there we go. So week 2 is upon us, which means that any skill below 70 gets a 75% XP boost instead of 50%. So we are going to smash out 63 crafting in order to get unlock green dragonhide bodies, and then we are going to smash that. We also have 500 rune bars and 2.8 mil cash. So you know, we have a lot of stuff to do. Basically we want to get to 80 smithing and 80 crafting within this episode ASAP, so we can start unlocking invention ASAP, which, you know, as we know, gives a massive DPS boost, survivability boost, just a massive boost in general. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on probably for much of this episode. Currently we're getting about 500k XP an hour, which is absolutely insane, and this is just with our sapphires. Very shortly in one level we are going to have 63 crafting, which means we can start using the dragon hides that I've gotten. But yeah, look at this, 98, 99 XP a gem. If I start cutting these rubies and diamonds, you'll see, you know, 212 for a diamond, 167 for a ruby. Absolutely insane. And we do have a pretty good chance to save these, but once we start doing the green dragon bodies, we also get like 3 or 4 different things that have a chance to save leather, craft double, etc. So I think we're going to make a ton of money and also be able to craft a ton of these bodies which are alchable. So that's going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm looking forward to that, an experience that you can only have in Fresh Start Worlds. And yes, we have bought the Dungeoneering scroll. I don't know if I mentioned that in the previous episode. We did a bunch of ED1 token farming in order to be able to buy some of those scrolls that let us give us a chance to save stuff. I think with green dragonhide it's a 25% chance, this portable crafter gives us a 10% chance, and the fresh start world bonus gives us a 10% chance. So all up we have like a 45% chance to save leather, etc. So yeah, it should be able to be absolutely amazing money here. Oh my god, we are getting 366 XP for this, and if I unfilter our game message, we get a second, like 1 dragon leather sent to the back. Fish and crafting perk is saving us some leather, and we're also just getting like from the, what's it called, what is this, from the portable crafter, I believe. Let me just bring up the effect of that. The portable crafter gives us a 5% chance to save a gem, 10% experience boost, and 10% chance to save 1 hide or clay per item crafted. So yeah, we are going to absolutely make a lot of these green dragonhide bodies. I think basically, considering we paid a little less than 3k a hide and this ALK for 4.6k. We're going to break about even, but we will have to obviously ALK all of these after, or sell them for around ALK price. So it's not too good, but not too bad either. But the XP is absolutely insane when compared to Sapphires, which, you know, at least at the moment with Sapphires, you're losing every single GP you put into Sapphires because they just aren't selling for anything, whereas at least these have these go for ALK price essentially. So pretty good overall, and hopefully this will get us to at least 70 if not 80 very quickly. There we go, I've just hit 70 crafting, which means we go from 75% extra XP down to 50%. But with that we hit 14k points, which unlocks our next one, which is the Boon of the Artisan, which doubles the maximum actions of cooking, construction, crafting, divination, firemaking, fletching, herb lore, invention, magic, and smithing production methods. I think the only thing this is really useful for is probably smithing and fletching. The other ones I don't think are that useful overall. Just because you can't, you're limited by your inventory to 26 spots, so it's very difficult to actually fit in your inventory more than that. But with that completed, we're going to switch over to smithing. One thing I noticed is that if I take a look here at my green dragon leathers, I did make some mistakes, but generally I got about 1k bodies from 2.5k green dragon leather. So yeah, pretty decent the amount that you save, and I think we're not going to really lose that much money doing this training method. Obviously this ALKs for about 4.6 mil, so pretty decent overall, and I'm very happy about that so far. We also have some protein hides still remaining, so I think with these two together we're going to be able to get a pretty decent level in crafting and smithing, so super happy about that. Forgot to mention too, we have 2 dailies that I've completed: daily pickpocketing, which I extended, and daily mining. Reason I extended that is because the pre-62 thieving is ass, to put it lightly. That gets us we didn't get a thieving level, unfortunately, but we did get a mining level, and we get some scrolls and a challenge token. Essentially, these kind of dailies are worth always kind of smashing out ASAP in order to, get the progress rewards and the other rewards that we get from them. I don't know why it's asking me if I want to open that. But yeah, at this point I wanted to also mention that I got 88 fishing. I haven't been able to play as much as I'd like, just because we've been busy doing a lot of stuff IRL. So our current rank has fallen to 580, and for fishing we are sitting pretty steady at rank 143, but obviously we want to get those two up a fair bit. I think once we actually get to like 92 fishing, it should be a lot easier, because we unlock Fishing Frenzy, which is just an insane amount of XP. So yeah, since we've hit 55 smithing, well 57 now, before I realized I've just been AFKing really hard, it means we can buy now the, where is it, Nox Scroll of Cleansing, not the Scroll of Proficiency, not this scroll, there's a smithing scroll that I want to buy. Where is it? It's hiding from me now in the inventory. Here it is, which has a 2% chance to refund bars. So that's 20k, a little bit expensive, but obviously if it saves some bars, that's going to be very useful in getting us to 80 smithing ASAP. So yeah, basically the goal for this episode is to get invention unlocked ASAP. So 80 crafting, 80 smithing, using our current cash stack, which I think we have about a little over 10 mil once we complete the remaining stuff. And yeah, it's gonna probably deplete most of that cash stack, but I think having invention unlocked is going to be extremely worth it. So yeah, I'll update you guys along the way. So I've been trying to buy a bunch of smithing shit and managed to buy some +3 gear sets, and somebody was selling like 20 armored boots +3 for like 20k each, which is like, considering the bars are like 9k each, that's super cheap. So I just bought out all of them, and I'm gonna smith them as a burial, and then the rest as I'll probably smith one burial set and then just smith all of the boots as burial boots by themselves, but super nice buy there. Very happy with that one. So I finished the orichalcum smithing, but honestly it wasn't that much more XP an hour than rune, and I lost like a ton of money on it, which is fine because obviously we're doing burial armor, so you know you're just gonna lose money on that. But I just figured out that probably these rune arrowheads are just way more AFK. These are going actually for, you know, a lot of money each. Like each of these are going for 130, and there's 75 of them, so I'm making like 10k, and the bars are like 5k. So probably smithing rune arrowheads instead is just probably way better to do than orichalcum, because you're making pretty similar XP, maybe half as much XP now, but you're actually making a little bit of money instead of losing money hand over fist. So I'll probably do this to 70, and then from 70 to 80 I'll reassess what we want to do. But yeah, that is pretty decent so far. Let's go to cheeky 170 debone, drop on Vindy. That's like 1.2 mil. Holy shit. So there we go. After a few hours of crafting, we managed to use up all of our 5,000-ish green dragon leathers, which has gotten us to 2k bodies. So basically, I'm pretty sure we made about our money back. I think we paid it's about 5,100. We paid 2,500 each, so about 12 mil. And this is worth about, let's just say 4.3. Yeah, 2047 times by 4,300. So yeah, we lost about 4 mil to gain about a little less than a mil XP. So not terrible, but not amazing either. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna finish off the protein hides that I have here. But yeah, pretty decent. Obviously trying to work towards 80 crafting and 80 smithing. And 80 divination. So that's gonna take a while, but I think that's gonna be the next the focus of the next episode for sure. And there we go, that is Pirate's Treasure. Pretty pointless quest overall, but it does give 50 fresh world points. I've just been doing quests because I really need to alch these green dragonhide bodies. I also got 54 farming, and I bought a Chinchompa pair for somebody for 1.75 mil. Bit of a pyramid scheme, but you know, we do kind of need those. So I'm just going to head back to Artie and make sure that those Chinchompas are breeding as much as possible. So yeah, there we go, and that is swept away. Pretty nice quest. Also gives 2 quest points, so 50 points, and a little bit of goulash. I think we're going to put this onto prayer just because it's pretty high level, and you know, prayer is super expensive to level up anyway, and ideally we want to get towards 95 as soon as possible anyway. So yeah, nice little quest though. Definitely much better than the previous one they had, where we were what was it called, Witch's Potion. That quest was very mediocre compared to this one, but so quite nice. I figure we may as well smash out the engrams to get 70 divination ASAP, and just did Tears of Guthix rather while I'm here, getting me from 38 to 42 summoning, so pretty nice. So here we go, managed to charge some of them. They don't all give, they give some pretty good XP. Let me just turn this in now. There we go, 32k. It was a little expensive to get all of them, but that's okay because it got us to 70 divination. So yeah, what that does mean now is that we have access to the core hunting area, I think it is, or the divination area inside here. Let me just check on the other world if there's people actually doing this. I think Hall of Memories, that's the name. I think there should be some people doing this, so this will be the best way for us to get from 70 to 80 perhaps. So we're just going to try and smash this out at a later date, but I think we'll end off this episode just by knocking out the remaining Boric and Doric tasks. Oh shit, I didn't even hand in all 4 of them. I only handed in 1. Okay, well let me hand in all of the other ones then. And see how far we get. But yeah, damn, the XP on these is absolutely insane. And apparently they unlock some like perks that you can use, but I haven't done them yet. Oh my gosh, 36k. Wow, 36k. Wow, 37k. That's insane. Holy shit. Wow, okay. And that means I can do one of the other ones, and once I get some more memory strands, I should be able to do some of the other ones that I have built up. But yeah, at the moment I don't have the level or the memory shards, or strands rather, to do that. So we'll do that a little bit later, I guess. But yeah, we'll start doing the Hall of Memories and work towards 80. But yeah, we're just going to knock out the Boric and Doric tasks quickly, because I have the ability to do the remaining 3 tasks. So I'm just going to knock that out now, and I'll bank these other ones here. There we go, that is Doric's tasks number 6. Let's look at number 7 and 8 ASAP. There we go, Doric's task 7, and just one more left. This will get us to 70 smithing. Excellent. There we go, and that is Doric's task 8, which is all of them. So now time to put this all on smithing, which should be 120k. Awesome. So that should get us to about 1 mil XP, so about half of the way to full invention. So I think I'm going to call it here, guys. It's getting late. Just let me know if you are playing Fresh Start Worlds, what's your username, and how far you've gotten, what you've enjoyed or not enjoyed so far, and just any feedback on the series would be super helpful. Thanks for your time. Bye.